Welcome to Mikita Gnosis. Radabor is one of the most obscure Russian martial arts. It has history stemming from ARB, армейский рукопашный бой, with some elements of the Systema Kalashnikova, yet it is special enough and has its own peculiar spin on things which make it rather interesting. So without any further ado, I will tell you all about it. Just like many modern Russian martial arts, Radabor claims to have roots from the ancient Rus, particularly from the popular Slavic kulachny boy and stenka na stenku, when two teams assembled from both sides and then proceeded to fight while being accompanied by the traditional music. In fact, kulachny boy was so prevalent in the ancient Slavic cultures and in the relatively recent Russian Empire that even the nobility, such as Count Orlov, was a renowned practitioner and often sent searching parties to find notorious fighters all around Russia so they could be summoned to him in order to compare their fighting prowess. Radabor in its current shape was created in 2005 by Yevgeniy Pashin and Aleksander Soloviev. However, Pashin is far more known and he is still highly active in the teachings and in the promotion of this art. And to this day, Radabor remains as one of the most obscure Russian martial arts, with most of Russian people having no idea about its existence, apart from small circles. And it seems like the practitioners of Radabor like it this way. They are not trying to pursue popularity or the international renown, such as Systema Ryabko or, for example, Systema Kalashnikova as a whole. Regarding the main persona behind this style, Yevgeniy Pashin has started his martial arts journey with ARB, армейский рукопашный бой, to which he has dedicated over 10 years of his life, and later on he seems to have acquired some knowledge regarding Systema Kalashnikova, but it is not clear or known who exactly was his teacher or how exactly he got acquainted with the elements of Systema in the first place. And it can be seen in the Radabor itself. Compared to the more traditional styles of Systema, his particular style has a heavy emphasis on the rough physical reality of combat rather than the theoretics. In fact, in Russia, among the native martial arts enthusiasts, Radabor is mostly known for its unique accumulated knowledge regarding the body gymnastics, flexibility training, and joint manipulations. Many of the elements have clearly been borrowed from Rus and Systema Kalashnikova, but there are differences. For example, in Radabor, people concentrate more on the straightforward boxing techniques with low kicks and joint manipulations, which makes sense as these elements were inherited from the Yevgeniy Pashin ARB background, which gives off a much more realistic impression to the people who do not believe in the effectiveness of the traditional system approach. And of course, just as many other Russian military martial arts, Radabor places a heavy emphasis on the knife fighting and breathing techniques in order to achieve maximal relaxation and freedom in combat. And just as most other Russian martial arts, Radabor is placing heavy emphasis on the patriotism, strength of character, and Slavic folklore. In my opinion, the most interesting element of this martial art is the sharp contrast between their approach to combat, which is very vicious and straightforward, and their training exercises, which are very soft and based on breathing. Up to this point, we have seen various Soviet martial arts and the newly created Russian martial arts that heavily borrowed from the Soviet era. And interestingly, most of them place a heavy emphasis on softness, breathing and relaxation, akin to the Tai Chi Chuan and other internal Chinese martial arts. Which in my opinion is fascinating, since internal martial arts as a whole are considered to be a complete sham in this day and age. Yet apparently their combat and psychological elements were important enough to be included in the pragmatic Soviet martial arts. And there are many more such martial arts in Russia and Ukraine today, and although they do share the same Soviet legacy, they have developed into their rather different beings, and we will take a deeper look into all of them, their histories and their unique elements in the videos which are yet to come. The next video will be about Val Ryazanov and his ballistic striking method, so stay tuned. So guys, what is your impression regarding Radabor? Do you think that it brings worthy additions to the Russian martial arts as a whole, or do you think that it's just a gimmicky martial art which is completely based on marketing and personal gain rather than being anything worthwhile? Kindly let me know in the comments below. So guys, see you in my next video. Until then, remember to stay strong, stay healthy, and to never neglect knowledge. Peace out.